Everyone, it's Matt here with Golden Key Astrology. I just thought I'd go over some of the big planetary transits we have going on right now. I thought I'd try a video instead of a regular post where I write things out. This might be a little more comprehensive, maybe make a little more sense. Tell me what you think. So today we had an ingress of a planet. Venus ingressed from Cancer into Leo, where she joins Mercury, who will be going retrograde here at the beginning of August. But for the time being, he's stationed, and the two of them are together in a sign of big lights from the sun shining down on you. Being in the limelight is kind of a Leo thing. Being the hero, coming to the rescue, doing what you think is right, trying to be a helper even when others don't want you to be, trying to be a kind of a knight in shining armor is kind of the cliche I use when I describe Leo. It can be headstrong, but usually means well. And when we talk about Venus and Mercury here, we're talking a lot about passion with Venus and loved ones. Maybe a prominent female in your life who likes a lot of attention, who likes to be pampered, who likes to show their face might be relevant in your life right now, depending on how Leo presents in your chart, what house it is in. It makes a lot of difference. But in general, we're kind of generalizing here since we can't apply it to everyone's individual chart. But transit-wise, Mercury is joining Venus, and there's a lot to do with communication. Sometimes short distance travel could be an issue. Commerce, being witty and getting to the bottom of things. These two together, passion, communication. This could be communicating with someone you care about, who likes a lot of attention, or a big attention issue, something in the spotlight. Maybe Leo is one of those things that signifies can be kind of on stage with all the eyes on you. One of those things that it signifies. So we're looking at Venus and Mercury here together. So communication, passion, love, unifying, commerce. I'm jumping around from Venus to Mercury here, but you kind of get the picture. And right now they're making a complementary sextile aspect to Jupiter in Gemini. Sign-based. We are not that far off from degree-based with Mercury, but he is separating instead of applying to that sextile now. So we're kind of dealing with the culmination of that energy. But anyway, it's a positive aspect that Jupiter is in an expansive role in Gemini. He's not overly happy in Gemini as he's in his rival sign. So he can expand duplicitousness. He can, to a point, he can expand underhandedness here. It doesn't mean that he can't expand positive things like the ability to communicate, especially when we come to things like Mercury, when he's in Leo, on Leo things, making this positive sextile aspect. Jupiter's helping him out here. It's helping him maybe give him confidence if he needs to be in a situation where he needs to speak to a crowd. This is a situation where Jupiter can give a little, not the most positive of energies, but on the positive end. The sextile is the light end of a positive aspect. The trine is the heavy end of a positive aspect. I'm sorry, I think I said trine. So Jupiter making this aspect also is helping out with Venus. Two benefics when they make a positive aspect. That's really good in a sign-based situation here. Jupiter is helping out Venus, expanding her ability to bring passion, love, and unity to topics that need a lot of attention, or maybe to someone coming to the aid of someone they love, or someone they love that's a female, or a female coming to the aid of someone in Leo. There's a lot of different interpretations of this. Again, Jupiter is not standalone the happiest in Gemini, but he's helping out both Mercury and Venus over there in Leo. At the same time, we're dealing with a pretty tough aspect going on while Mars is applying to Uranus, and Mars is in the orb now of application where he's doing the most damage, we'll say, potentially. Mars, war, aggression, fighting, anger, hatred, sometimes murder, accidents, is applying to Uranus, who is abrupt change, often chaos and upheaval. These two planets are coming together and they're going to reach the height of their energy, and then shortly thereafter will be the culmination of that conjunction for a number of days before Mars moves out of there on the 21st of July into Gemini. That's going on in Taurus, of course. So you can look at things, physicality, earth sign here going on. This could be things to deal with your possessions, things of convenience, things that you're set in your ways about could be challenged here. This could still be accidents and violence. It may involve Tauran things in a way, but whenever you have a malefic coming together with Uranus like that, you really got to watch out. And these things are in a non-complementary square, sign-based, to the Venus and Mercury activity I mentioned a minute ago. So they're not helping each other out. Venus, it's good that Venus is making an aspect in a square-wise, but Mars is overcoming it. Mars has got the upper hand in this chart because he is earlier in the chart, so therefore he overcomes whatever's going on in Leo there. So some of that can be negated by the chaos and the upheaval going on as Mars is smashing into Uranus. So watch out. You will probably see things. You have seen things on the big picture involving political upheaval and chaos that's been going on here recently. That's one of the big things that I see. You see people in high places, people maybe with Tauran aspects in a way, who sit on the top with luxury, politicians in general. Kind of things are getting a little dicey everywhere with that. And we'll see probably the result of that after Mars moves out of Taurus into Gemini. He'll join Jupiter there, so that will be interesting when the malefic and the benefic come together. It'll be a mixed bag. But anyway, really watch that conjunction. I know I already posted about that on Facebook when I did a written post, but this is coming to a head. Got to be careful. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to manifest in the worst possible disaster in your life. It usually is something small. You'll probably notice it, though. You might just notice what's going on in the world, it being relevant to you in some small way. But sometimes in a personal way, you'll notice it. Some kind of chaos, upheaval will happen, maybe emotional, maybe it's actually tangible, physical thing. Like I said, with Taurus, it could have to do with your physical possessions, things you have that are objects of convenience or methods of convenience, as well as things that you do kind of make your life easier. It could be under siege. Possessions, physical things, land. And there's a Tauran aspect that could have to do with a Taurus person in your life. So keep those things in mind. Those are the big things I want to talk about with this today. We have other things going on. The sun will be in Cancer here for another few weeks till moving into Leo, and we'll join Venus and Mercury before Mercury moves out of there in early August and goes into retrograde. And we'll talk about the retrograde coming up here before it gets here. Those are always fun. We deal with 3 or 4 of those a year in general. If you have questions for me specifically about transits, you can type a response here on Facebook. You can email me. I am going to start expanding my reading options. I'm reading now once or twice a month at Rose Quartz. I also am available to read private sessions here in the Abilene, Texas area, and I'll go into the region a little beyond that. I'm willing to travel maybe even up to an hour to do a full reading or an expanded reading for you. And I will also do online or readings like this, like I've just done this transit reading for you I can do that, remotely for you as well. So let me know what you think. Type a comment. We'll see how these videos go. I may expand this. I may expand to other topics beyond astrology. I also do dabble in the supernatural, paranormal, and metaphysics in general, a little further beyond astrology, but this is kind of my bread and butter, the thing I'm called to right now. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this was informative. Let me know what you think and if you have any questions. Thanks. Have a great day.